Lauren here. I'm sitting here with Nikki. She is directing a web series my friend and I are creating called Partial Nudity Required. So I know most of you are always wondering, like, how as a creator do you start production? Like, you have the means, you have the talent, or you don't have the means, but you have the talent and you have the drive to make things, but you don't really know how. Nikki has a production company with her and her sister. They created, how many years ago did you start this production?
I guess probably officially like 3 years ago.
3 years ago. And she's constantly making her own work. So, Nikki, when you were creating your production company, what were some of the challenges that you and your sister faced when you were starting?
When we were starting out, I mean, it's the same challenges that we face today, and predominantly that has to do with budget constraints, finding funding for different projects, but for the most part, that helps us think more creatively, and I think really puts our personal stamp on the work that we create. Instead of using plywood, we're using paper. We use a lot of fishing wire for special effects, and I think that each complication is really based on the project itself. There was no real complication with saying we're going to start production, but it's definitely project based.
How did you guys start? So when the idea sparked, what did you guys do? What were the steps you took to start?
I think it was just a natural, what is that word? Natural progression from our playtime. Growing up, we were very creative, imaginative little girls, always playing dress up. My mom made all of our clothes, and my dad was in the lighting business, so you put the two and two together and you had a full theater set. And then, you get your personal camcorders in the early 90s, and then from there, editing software becomes available in our house. And I don't know, I think that we were always we're always playing, and we wanted to capture that, so we were filming it, and then I guess we just progressed.
And you taught yourself how to edit?
Yeah, we taught ourselves how to edit, we taught ourselves how to shoot. We were doing theater in school. She did set design and I did acting, and so I think we had a pretty well-rounded experience. And she went to school for cinematography as well, and I went to school for directing.
Did you ever have a project that you developed that you were just like, this is crap and I never want to do this again?
Yeah, I mean, I think that happens all the time, and usually what will happen is that we'll come up with a crappy idea, but some part of it will spark another idea that's better, and we'll move forward. I mean, nothing is wasted. I just storyboarded a whole music video the other day, it took a few weeks, and we just trashed it, but there's something from that we're taking on to the next project.
Awesome. So what advice would you give, creative people who, don't really have the means to do anything except collaborate with friends? What would you say that they should, how they should go about their process?
I'd say just start it. The moment you get off the sofa and just start something, the ball starts rolling. The hardest part is getting up and starting.
Yeah.
Everything else will come, especially if you're working with people. Work with people, collaborate with people, find your people, and from there you build a team and the ball starts rolling, and you get addicted to it. There's no other choice but you do it.
And when you say you'd be surprised how people gravitate towards that once you start doing something, suddenly everyone wants to be a part of it. Where were you before?
Right.
But everybody, people are just as willing to create as you are,
Right. Yeah, definitely. I think that it just literally takes getting up and executing something, and it might might be shit, but from that shit, there's a
was
nugget
gold.
of